By late 1285, the Mongol invasion of Viet was in ruins. Their formidable armies had been shattered, their powerful fleets reduced to ashes, and their grand ambitions turned to dust. Only one significant force remained. The retreating army, led by Prince Toghon, desperately trying to escape the disaster. What had begun as a confident conquest was now a desperate fight for survival, with the prince's own life hanging in the balance. As the remnants of the Mongol host fled north, their every step was shadowed by the victorious Vietnamese forces, determined to make this retreat the final chapter of the invasion. Their last hope for an organized escape lay at Vạn Kiếp. This location, which had once served as the nerve center and main headquarters for the Mongol invasion, now represented their final, desperate bottleneck. It was the gateway to the northern border and safety. If Prince Toghon and his remaining troops could successfully break through the Vietnamese lines here, they might have a chance to regroup, rebuild their strength, and perhaps even return to avenge their humiliating defeat. For Viet, holding Vạn Kiếp wasn't just about winning another battle. It was about preventing a future war. The fate of the entire conflict hinged on this one strategic point. The Vietnamese commander, Tr. Neku Seitu Ne saw the situation with perfect clarity. This was more than just chasing a beaten enemy. It was a historic opportunity to neutralize the Mongol threat for a generation. He understood that allowing Toghon to escape would be a grave mistake. A definitive, crushing blow was needed to ensure the war was well and truly over. His orders were swift, simple, and ruthless. Pursue and destroy. Do not let them escape. In response, Vietnamese forces mobilized with incredible speed, moving through dense forests and winding rivers to encircle the Mongol escape route, effectively sealing all exits and turning Vạn Kiếp into a trap. The final confrontation was inevitable. As the exhausted Mongol column struggled through Vạn Kiếp, they walked directly into a masterfully orchestrated ambush. Vietnamese forces struck from all directions, their attack sudden and overwhelming. The disciplined Mongol formations, already weakened and demoralized, completely disintegrated under the relentless pressure. What was supposed to be an orderly retreat descended into a chaotic, desperate fight for individual survival. Panic spread through the Mongol ranks as soldiers were cut down in ambushes, their escape routes blocked at every turn. The retreat had become a complete and utter disaster. In the midst of the carnage, Prince Toghon found himself hunted and surrounded. His royal status offered no protection from the fierce Vietnamese pursuit. With his army collapsing around him, capture seemed imminent. But in a final, desperate act, he managed to evade the closing net. According to historical accounts and popular legend, the proud Mongol prince was forced into a humiliating escape, hidden away inside a bronze tube to be carried to safety across the border. He had survived, but his honor and his army were left shattered on the battlefield. The Battle of Vạn Kiếp was the final nail in the coffin for the Mongol invasion of 1285. It transformed what could have been a strategic withdrawal into a total rout, a source of lasting humiliation for the otherwise invincible empire. This victory ensured that the Mongols could not simply regroup and return. Their losses in men and morale were too severe. The invasion didn't end with a peace treaty or a negotiated settlement. It ended with a relentless pursuit and the complete collapse of an invading army. Quick Toon's strategy had paid off, securing a decisive and enduring victory for Viet. Looking back, the campaign of 1285 was a series of stunning victories. The Battle of HMT broke the Mongol advance. The Battle of Shangdiang destroyed their powerful fleet. The Battle of Tây annihilated their main southern army. And finally, the Battle of Vạn Kiếp finished the war, chasing the invaders from the land and sealing one of the greatest military triumphs in Vietnamese history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories from history.